Please continue the Western Front driving tour by turning left out of the Fort Wadsworth parking lot onto Flank Road again. At the Vaughan Road intersection, turn left and follow the signs to Poplar Grove Cemetery. Turn your cassette player back on or your CD player at stop 11. Before it became Poplar Grove National Cemetery, this ground was part of the Flowers Farm. It was from here that Confederate General Haygood's brigade of South Carolinians commenced their desperate attack on the Federal line during the final day of the Battle of Weldon Railroad, August 21, 1864. 2 months later, it was the staging ground of the Union 5th and 9th Corps for their westward movement to seize the Boynton Plank Road and the Southside Railroad. This movement would result in the Battle of Peebles Farm, September 29th through October 2, 1864. Poplar Grove National Cemetery was established in 1866 as a general burial site for Union soldiers who died in the Petersburg and Appomattox campaigns. Remains were brought in from numerous battlefields until 6,178 soldiers were reinterred here. Sadly, of that number, 4,110 are unknown soldiers. Included among those buried here are the last enlisted man and the last officer killed in the fighting in Virginia at Appomattox Courthouse on the morning of the surrender. They are Private William Montgomery of the 155th Pennsylvania, grave number 4841, and Lieutenant Hiram Clark of the 185th New York, in grave number 4800. During the winter of 1864-1865, the 50th New York Engineers encamped here and constructed a large rustic pine house of worship known as Poplar Grove Church. Other Union soldiers who died during the siege are buried in City Point National Cemetery in Hopewell. Of the 3,758 Civil War internments there, 1,384 are unknown. It is currently managed by the Veterans Administration with offices in Richmond. Most Confederate soldiers who died in Petersburg hospitals and on battlefields before and during the siege are buried in the city's Blandford Cemetery. Of the approximately 30,000 Southerners located there, only 2,025 are known. Of these, only 7 have marked graves. All are buried in mass graves. A roster of the dead can be seen at the Blandford Church Interpretation Center.